I talked about how these lines behave, and let's see in practically how they the behavior, so we understand them a bit more. Uh, so for example, let me draw the first line. So we already know that this guy, this 1 is the M, X is our X, and finally the last number is our C. Suppose I put 2 in the C. Now you see it is crossing the y-axis at 2. Now let's suppose that I am not changing the line any other way. So the M is the same, but I am just moving this C, right? Now you can see that we have another line with same slope and a different y-intercept. And let me do this line. So you can see that this line is crossing the origin, right? Let me give you another line with a negative intercept to see what happens, right? So it's now crossing y-axis from a bit down, and finally you can see so now you can see a pattern, right? So if you're looking for a line that passes through some points, then if you want to move that line forward and backward, you can do that with this C parameter, right? So that was our first thing we have to think about. Now let's see how can we rotate this line, right? How can we rotate this line? So to do that, I'll keep the y-intercept to 0, and I'll move the M parameter. So just look at this. Look at this. Now this line is just more steeper. Let's create another line, right? And now you see that this line is with a different slope, right? This has a little lesser slope than the first one. Let's see. So suppose what happens when we have y equal to 0. Oh, we have a horizontal line. Now this is nice. What happens if we have a negative slope, right? We have a negative slope. And now you suddenly see that this line is just the opposite, right? In the opposite direction to this line. And finally, let's do one more experiment, that is. So now you can see that if you want to rotate the line, you can do that with this parameter that is just before x, which we called in our last lecture the M. And the other point, which is this C parameter, we can use it to move the line backward and forward. Okay, I hope that this will clarify things. By the way, if you want to use this grapher to use it, then I will put the link in the video. Thank you.